Welcome back to Slay the Princess, a game where we spend our time trying to figure out if we should kill the princess or not. We have killed her, we have tried to save her, we've tried to run away, and I think now we're just gonna wanna go with the flow. It seems that we get a different princess every time we go in. Sometimes she's nice, sometimes she is not so nice. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our weapon and we're gonna make it down and we're just gonna see what kind of princess we have this time around. And then take it from there.
Who's there?
Oh, it's her. Okay. This is the more dangerous princess.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Indeed.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
You know, hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
I think we're gonna go with killing this
Great
time
job.
around.
You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
I'm just being honest.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Yep.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Nope. What? Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
No.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare.
You know,
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I am gonna tighten my grip on the knife.
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
Oh my
and
god,
tighten
that
your
face
grip on
though.
the
Oh, I'm
blade.
so sorry, honey.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I don't know.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Alright, this is getting compelling.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Yes. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay. Slay her.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Ouch.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
She's
Holy
strong.
shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Yep.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Yes. Let's flee and lock her in the basement.
Are you serious?
Yes.
It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out.
Yeah.
Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
She steps towards you,
Ooh.
ignoring her chains. They creak and strain as she pulls against them until finally they break. The links clatter to the floor, useless.
Those chains were not very helpful.
She's free. Hurry. You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
Sounds like a plan.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
Also, she doesn't have any food or water. Not that we have any food or water either. So maybe trying to wait till she just dies.
It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue.
That's not good.
But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Okay, no.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
No.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Yeah, this is definitely a variation we want to kill.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You won't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Whatever you are, you're not a princess. Go ahead and waste your energy. I'll be waiting for you.
I wouldn't be so sure about outlasting me. You're so brittle. So go ahead, rest. Do whatever you think will help you be prepared. But know that I'm coming for you, and that when I find you, I will make you hurt.
That's not promising.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
But she's not here. Also, what was the table supposed to do if the door opens inwards?
Where is she?
That's a good question.
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Okay.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
That's true.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down
eyes.
one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
Can I stab her?
You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
No.
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I mean, for the narrator it is. For us, no. Chapter 2, The Nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Uh-huh.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
I wonder who joins
If you
us this
don't,
time.
It will be the end of the world.
If Smitten is here, that's so bad.
Don't believe a word she says.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us
Yes,
last
he
time.
was.
Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Ooh, paranoid. Let's go to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The
Look at
only
the
furniture
eyes.
of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you
like he's
and
the
the
princess
open,
watching.
inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame.
Yep.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Yeah.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out, but if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Well, mirror first.
You walk up to the wall next to...
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
Wipe the mirror.
You reach
There we
forward
go.
and... Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Let's take blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Also, I'm just not going down there without a
Is
weapon.
it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
A bomb would be so good. Could we get a tactical nuke, please?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Yep. Okay, enter the basement.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
Look at the eyes.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
Are you not going to mention the eyes?
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
Oh, I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else.
No.
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon.
We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place.
It'll be enough.
It will be enough. Continue down the stairs in silence.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Still not gonna mention the eyes. We have eyes. everywhere.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Okay, calm down, paranoid. It's gonna be fine.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Go left.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
Even more eyes.
There you are. I told you I was going to
What
find
the hell is wrong with your
you.
face?
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Yep. Why?
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
Yep.
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
Yeah.
There has to be a way out of this. Think!
What did you do?
Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
If you stop narrating it, will it still happen?
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Paranoid, don't help him.
liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart, lungs.
What are you doing?
I'm working! Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Oh, keep on.
Okay, whatever you were doing.
Keep on doing
please
the
just
thing.
start doing it again.
You sure about that?
Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
You have seconds left.
Yes, I'm sure.
Heart, lungs, liver.
So he's basically keeping our body
Again,
going.
your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Hello. Hello, dollface.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
No.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Maybe she can't.
Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Liver, nerves, heart.
Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
Liver,
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
liver, nerves. The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static.
Hey,
Then...
lungs.
Make her stop. Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine.
Fine.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your back, lungs, liver, nerves.
Okay.
Heart,
Poking face.
One moment, and then you're gone.
liver,
Just
nerves,
like
heart, lungs,
that.
liver, nerves,
Ah,
heart, lungs,
and there's the
liver,
fear.
heart, lungs. She pulls away. Nerves, heart, lungs.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it?
Lungs,
I've
liver,
already done that.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You know, if you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Nerves, heart,
Ah, okay, so it's not something she controls.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Slay the princess.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
nerves,
I
heart.
don't
Can
think
she?
so.
Nerves, heart, lung. We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
Wait, what?
She falls to the ground, unmoving. Heart, lung. Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally.
Okay, that's good.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever.
Narrator.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, I hate this. Time passes.
Don't say that.
Forever's gonna end eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it? What do you mean?
The knife is there.
We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess
Hasn't
that hasn't
before.
stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
Because it's the same issue we had the last time we managed to kill her and you locked us in a room. It's just, no.
Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
But why?
Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Uh-huh. Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens?
That's a grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
That's the plan. Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going to other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
So the narrator is stuck. I'm gonna take the blade from her body.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
I'm thinking about stabbing myself in the eye. I get it. You don't want us to die because you would be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
It's not like it matters if I die. I'll just come back again.
Again? That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once.
Yeah.
I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine.
Come on, tell us things.
She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone?
Exactly.
It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
But don't the other princesses exist anyway?
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm gonna wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Yeah. Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can. The
Secret?
narrator continues to ignore you.
Okay. Then I'm gonna kill
I
myself.
don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there?
No.
You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery. Here we go.
Let's do
You
this.
better get this right next time, do you hear me? Don't blow it. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Wraith.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on
Has
and
the
on.
forest changed?
Yes, so it does.
Oh, hello, Cole. Always nice to see you.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave?
No.
Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world.
We are very aware.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice. All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again.
But
This
the
place
woods are
feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
No, it's not.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Will you tell us secrets? Let's proceed to the
Continue
cabin.
down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
We are aware.
I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing, something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Oh, you just okay with that?
Sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me? Or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
Not sure, but to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance.
And a
Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange.
There's no blade.
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Of course there isn't a mirror. There wasn't one last time either, so why would it be there this time? I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of this hallway, and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Okay.
Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again?
He didn't say door, did he?
No, he did not.
No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Alright, let's approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
You're not helping.
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror
I
clean.
hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Hopelessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Oh,
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them.
Oh, that's not good.
You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
I think we should go with the kick in face.
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might...
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
Yeah.
Then turn off the part of you that feels things. Oh, like it's
Wait.
that easy?
We can do that?
It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition.
Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad?
I don't think cold feels much.
You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Well... do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you?
You locked me in a basement and then you killed me.
Yes.
Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Look, we're even now. You killed me, and I killed you. Water under the bridge, right?
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now we've become something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you.
Yay.
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
Oh, yay.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
Ma'am, I'm not sure you're gonna fit inside of me.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her
Hey.
neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Yeah.
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
We have thoroughly changed our mind.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
This is not fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine? Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
That is something.
It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake, eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
Can I fight it?
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Oh,
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
it is.
We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin. Were we?
No,
I was.
I wasn't.
I know you were, but you were going into it for the wrong reasons.
And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Weren't you all of those things for me? I can grasp the shape of everything you think you feel. If you're numb, if you're hopeless and paranoid, you are afraid of me. And I don't feel regret even to the recesses of your soul. There is not a drop of sympathy to be found.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
We know, Cole.
All I'm doing is reaping what you've sown.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement.
Paranoid,
better than giving her
you
what she
genius.
You wouldn't dare. Move now.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin
I want to go
door.
into the basement.
The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
Throw your body into the abyss.
In a single moment
gonna
of
alley up
overwhelming
this.
willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
Yes.
I won't let you do this.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
We're putting in everything we have.
You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body.
Yes, it's just a body now, but I can do so many terrible things to you.
Don't think about that. Just
One,
fall into the
two,
void.
3. 1, 2, 3. Next one we all go. 1, 2, 3. You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
That is victory.
Why do you hate me?
Because you are weird
Her thought slips through you,
and scary.
unheeded, as you fall and fall.
Also, because of that laugh, that is a good reason to hate you.
We did it! We actually did it!
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't we? I don't
Yeah.
think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
That's something.
What happens now?
What do you mean what happens now? You wanted this.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
I don't think you're going to find that out.
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
You should pay better attention to your head. You left. Gone. It's just you and you and you and me. Idiot.
The narrator left. Oh. Terminal velocity ceases, and you feel a something, a mass, a growth pouring out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What is happening to me?
Oh, the hands are taking you. There we go. Nothing to fear. Perfectly normal. But you don't answer her before she's gone and you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
She's gone?
Mm-hmm.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Nah.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before. And you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Yep.
It's calling us. And not in a good way. You don't need to comfort them.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is gonna be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Can we trust you?
Yeah.
Whatever makes you happy.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. I'm hoping it's not very bad. Last time we were not looking great. Silent as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. Hey, at least we're not slimy. That is good, I think. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Hello. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we are real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something, but nothing cannot exist on its own.
Oh.
And because of that, nothing can't exist.
That is a good point. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Do you know what's going to happen when you awake?
If I did, I would already be awake.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. And when I find him, you and I are finally gonna have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
How many more vessels do I need to bring?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Only one more. If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
I'm ready to go back then.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. Well, that is gonna be it for today's episode. We only have one more episode left and then we will be done with the game, it seems. Very exciting. Tell me, did you manage to meet the Wraith? That's what I'm gonna call her because she's terrifying. Tell me about it down in the comments. And while you're down there, sacrifice the like button to our algorithmic overlords. And if you want to make sure to see the next episode, subscribe. And in the end, all I want to say is takk fyrir að horfa. Legðu yndislegan dag.